Hello everyone and welcome to Penguin Plays Hearts of Iron 4, now with the Man the Guns DLC expansion. I am so excited to be playing this. It's been a year in the making. We are here currently on the main menu screen just because there's a lot of things that I want to show off in this. There's a lot of new changes. I need to start a new game, obviously. Today, I think the will be doing a few in Man the Guns when it first comes out now, but I think the first game I'll be doing will probably be Confederacy America. But first we need to just get in and look around. So there's actually a lot of new custom game rules that I want to show off before we get into anything else. Consider this kind of a episode 0 of some sort. So there's a lot of new custom game rules that have been added. I believe these are being added in the the Ironclad or Ironside free update that's coming along with Man the Guns. So you got options to strengthen nations by each nation, which I think was there before. We have new abilities to change how you can set war goals, military access and docking, when you can release nations, production licenses, lend-lease, volunteers, free, guarantee independence, revoke guarantees, leave the factions, kick from factions, take over the faction leadership, a new feature added in Man the Guns. When you can do coups, when you can do boosting party popularity. I think this will be really good for multiplayer games because then you don't have to worry about another player just wrecking your stuff. Parajops, which really only applies to multiplayer games. AI behavior, which is really exciting. It means that you can pick which path they're going to go down. I'm not going to do that just because I don't want to get achievements in this. I'm not going to be playing it without the Iron Man mode on, but still very interesting. All nations that have focus trees get the ability to go down something. So you can, make Manchukuo go independent. You can make Britain, or if you can make Mexico go, oh god, there's so many choices. Theocratic order, fascist dictatorship, it's so good. Communist, democratic historical, democratic alternate. Ooh, I wonder what that is. MacArthur, maybe? Britain can see the trade unions and power the King's Party. I'm going to be playing that at some point today. Czechoslovakia. And then this game setup, you can change what regions are colonized. So if you set America's colonization to decolonize, then all of the European and American powers, like in Jamaica, in Puerto Rico, in Guyana, and in Suriname, they will be changed to being their own nations because there's been about 50 new nation tags added to the game. Very exciting stuff. So you can change America's Africa, Asia colonization status. You can make United Kingdom balkanized from the beginning, split up into, I believe, England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Kind of funny that Northern Ireland gets its own tag instead of just joining back in with Ireland. Asian colonization. Yugoslavia you can fragment from the beginning of the game. The Soviet Union you can fragment into the beginning of the game. And India you can fragment into, I believe it would be India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Burma. So there's a lot of good stuff in here. A lot of good, but we'll be playing a mostly normal game. United States going for the Confederacy. Revive the Confederacy? I'm not sure what it's called. Something to do with the Silver Legion, but I will see you guys in there. Okay, so we're in the United States. There's a lot of new changes I'm going to have to get used to. Probably the biggest one being the naval game, as this is the naval expansion. So, we got our battle force, because now navies are actually split up into these task force, built up underneath an admiral, as opposed to a single navy that does a single task. There's now several different individual fleets attached to a task force, and that makes up the fleet. Let's see. California. So your Pacific fleet, got it. You got a lot of battleships too. You got a lot of carriers. I'll give you Chester Nimitz. I'll give you Nimitz to be over. Maybe battle force, including the pride of the fleet, the USS Pennsylvania. All right. Now, what can your fleet do? There is naval exercise. There is patrol, strike force, which is the previous search and destroy, convoy raiding, convoy escort, mine laying, mine sweeping, and naval invasion support. All this is very good. I wonder, because you're so big, it's strange that with this current fleet we can't even get out of our home waters and get across to Hawaii. I wonder what ship in particular is holding us back from that. Docked in California, destroyer divisions maybe? Are they not able to move? I'm not entirely sure which of them is not able to get us across. It's probably all these. Oh, yeah. The bigger the ship, these ones are able to come across all the way through the Pacific. It's these destroyers that are holding us back. But for the time being, we're going to be holding up in port, because from the looks of it, we have 14 days of fuel stockpiled. That is not good. That is not good at all. That's just because it's the beginning of the game. We do make an absurd amount of oil, though, because of Texas, almost certainly because of Texas. Let's see that. Resource map mode. Terrain, supply areas. Oh yeah, supply areas. Ooh, that looks neat. That looks new. Also got an infrastructure map mode. This is new. Shows the infrastructure, just a big old hole right in the middle, right over Wyoming. A little bit on the coast, a lot on this coast, nothing right there. Sad day, sad day. We got more map modes. Supply areas, terrain, resistance. Ooh, resource. Here it is, F7. Resource map mode. Ah, I was looking for you. Please, get me out of these. Please. I need that resource map mode. So, yeah, 500 out of Texas. When we get to that war, we're going to have to really hold on to Texas. But at the moment, United States is not doing too hot. We got... Oh, God. Oh, no. What happened? 33% of our... Oh, no. Equipment fulfilled. Oh, we got the manpower to fill them up, so I don't think it's a manpower problem. In order to go for America First and ally with the Silver Legions, in fact, they bring back the Confederacy. I think that's in here. Yeah, honor the Confederacy is down here. We're going to need to reestablish the gold standard. In order to do that, Mr. FDR cannot be president. Alf Landon needs to take over, and to do that, we need to get support from Congress. The Hill has its own rules and ideas. We have to work with them to make things happen, but there are ways to ensure the sympathetic support of Congress to work with us. But actually, at the moment, I don't want to. I don't want them to support me because I want them to not support me, if that makes sense. I want to get him out of here. So I'm not even sure what exactly we could do about that. I suppose we could... Is there a fascist advisor in here? We got editors for stability, economists. This is all pretty good. Silent workers, anti-communist, smooth talker, war industrious. He's a smooth. There we go. Fascist demagogue. Ah, we already need to have America first. The plot thickens. Well, either way, we just start looking at some ideas, and this is a big all ideas here. Smoke generators for fleet speed while retreating. Depth charge throwers out of these guys. Dang, this. What is this? All or nothing armor scheme, battleships. So it looks like they've gotten rid of the super heavy battleships. Now just battleships, carrier submarines, armaments, damage. Oh God, it keeps going. Mine warfare for active mines. Oh, that is so cool. Fleet doctrines. Now which we can now spend Navy experience points on, because previously I had pretty much no reason to use Navy experience points. There are some techs that you can use that for. I'm going to go for electronics first. Kind of the basics that I always go for, but that leaves us with an empty slot. We also have fuel refining and continuing on that, synthetic refining. Not all that necessary. Infantry equipment, maybe. Artillery, maybe. I think going for some tanks early on are going to be important. Although I don't necessarily know if I want to arm the United States with the tanks, and I'm worried that the United States would join the Allies and they get help from Canada. Mexico, please, you're my only hope. You must help us in this time of need. Still need to figure out what to do with all these units. Let's see, Puerto Rico, you can go into your own theater. Puerto Rico Department, this is, I don't know. What would we call this? Colonies? It's not really colonies. This is just Caribbean? Yeah, Caribbean. Caribbean works. Caribbean. I think there's two B's in that. Still doesn't look right. That definitely does not look right. Maybe Carib. There we go. Caribbean. Caribbeans. That's better. That's better. You need to look after Puerto Rico, which can actually become its own country now, because you can release it as Puerto Rico. We've also got the Panama Canal Force. You need to come down here, look after Panama Canal, as one does, Still need to figure out what to do here. Well, if we can't go for New Deal, We can go for war plans divisions. For war plans decisions. War department for maximum command power. Build the Pentagon, and division in Asia. Alexander van der Grift. Either way, war plans division sounds pretty good. No division of basic training. Also, we have. Woo. This is both nations in exile and my puppets. So Philippines, please don't make an absurd amount of divisions. I'd prefer if you don't. As for us, we got the infantry division, standard 3x3 block, National Guard division, 3x4 matrix. I think that's perfectly suitable, though a little bit big for my tastes. To the point where I'll give you that symbol. And the Garrison Brigade. You can take that then. And the cavalry division is a 2x8. Okay. Weird flex, but okay. That works for me. As for this, I still need to figure out how many units I can use. Oh god, they're all... Oh no. Oh, and one of them is in the Philippines. Oh no. Then again, I don't necessarily know if I want to keep my units in the Philippines, as we're gonna run into a very quick problem where if I'm trying to fight, I might want my units at home. I might just want my units at home, if that's going to be the case. And I have no idea what's going to happen to my navy if we start civil war. I have honestly no idea. But either way, you can just chill out over here. You can just chill like a villain in Manila. Can I give you... Where is he? Ah, there he is. Douglas MacArthur. The main man himself. American Caesar. We'll just call this East Asia. East Asia sounds about right. Although it would cover pretty much everything over to Hawaii. Coast to coast, LA to Chicago. You look after Hawaii. Oh no, oh no. I don't necessarily want to make a single... We'll do what we can. Yeah, you look after Guam. Look after Wake. Look after... Didn't even read what that one was. Look after... One of these got to be Midway somewhere. No, Midway would be up here. Yeah, there's Midway. Look after the ones that actually matter. I don't even... Am I covering them all? Is your one mine? No, you're French. Gross. What about American Samoa? Is that not a thing? Here's Samoa. That's Tahiti. No, is there not an American Samoa right now? Paradox. The Line Islands, that's what you were. You were what? Ah, Johnson Atoll makes more sense. I suppose, yep, I should probably put you in on that too. Over here in Attu. Can't forget about Attu now. Then, kind of is a stretch, but it works. It works. Just look after that. Do we even make anything out of here? Nothing. Alaska is literally useless. But that's fine. It's fine. Can't get the gold. Can't get the gold. First we gotta get the gold, then we gotta get the women. These divisions will be their own garrison. A lot of prep time in this episode. Then again, I'm looking around. Gotta see where things are. So yeah, look over the coast. Look over the border region. The coast, please. Bliss. When the Civil War fires, we're gonna have our troops separate on each side. Oh, that's just a single state. I've been playing Kazarek for so long, you forget these things. You? Yeah, it's big enough. I can give you a general. I don't know, how about this guy? Leonard Giro. And then it leaves 3 divisions and a cavalry as my army. Ode to joy. I'll just start pumping out some of these divisions. 5th, 6th, 4th, the 7th, 8th, the 24th, of course. Of course. Not that many. And we're gonna have low manpower if I put that many out at once. I'll go to 5. Just kind of hold them for now. Sufficient resources on chromium? Can I get that from a neighbor? No. Can I get that at low convoy? No. Oh, I can get some from Cuba. Sure. Nearby resources are best resources. Dutch East Indies, British Malaysia, France. I mean, does French Guiana count as France? Can I get it from them? Does these places like Saint Martinique, do they count? Do they? Doesn't seem like I have much choice, although for only a single rubber, I think we'll do fine. Past that, it is finally time to actually start getting going. I'll leave my 10 days, 9 days of fuel left. Undisturbed isolation. Oh no, I think that's how many days until it fills up the stockpile. Okay, that's better. If it counts down and it's red, that means I'm running out of fuel, so I don't know how quickly I run out of fuel. A representative criticizes the president during a recent debacle. No. Oh, it's not debacle. During a recent debate on tax reform. Literally unplayable. A representative launched into a long-winded speech about the many failings of the administration. According to him, no right-thinking American could possibly want to support the policies of the president, whatever that party affiliation may be. His harsh words seem to have had an effect, as a number of representatives have previously thought firmly behind the policies of Franklin Delano Roosevelt made noises of support. What kind of noises? Like, so 20 representatives go to the opposition. What does that mean for us? Well, so House support is in favor of opposition. Senate support is still on our side, though. Senator speaks out against government policies. Lose more senators now. Okay, good. This is what I want. Also, there is naval treaties as a thing. We can give refuge to German scientists for research speed. East Germany. One of the following must be true. German Reich is the current party in... so if the German Reich so if they... That's like a Cold War scenario. Okay. Let's see what you're putting down. Let's see if I can get some things to do with my navies. What about currently a patrol force along this section? Into the Saragossa... The Pacific Reserve Fleet? Well, you're a reserve fleet. This is the Atlantic Fleet. Special Assignment Force is... Okay, you're very spread out. Panama Canal, New England. Naval Detachment Atlantic. Asiatic Fleet, which is over in Manila. They can do their thing. It's around here. It seems like we're still doing fine. Civil War in Spain already. Okay. Pacific Reserve Fleet. Submarine Task Force. You know, for a submarine base force, you seem to have a light cruiser and destroyer in your ranks. Scouting Force. I'm not even sure what to do with this. Distribute selected ships in balanced task force. Oh. What? Put them together again. There we go. Now it's just called Task Force 1. Sad. If only they were dynamic. Scouting Force, still don't know what to do with them. But you need to patrol around here until I can get you some better ships. Maybe go up there? Oh yeah, I can do more than one job. Ooh. How far can I spread them? You, Caribbean, Denmark? Up there? So yeah, it looks like they're just barely being able to do everything at once. Interesting. It's a bit too much for them. If I right-click, can I get them to stop? No, it looks like they're sending... I get it. They're sending one force from each to go and look out for the different locations. Okay. There's Warplanes divisions. How can I get you to not do this? Patrol, but if I go Strike Force, it's better? Definitely going to be a lot of things to learn about this system. They're all spreading out, and so they cover basically one thing at a time. Interesting. Hold, which is the new button. How can I get them to do a new task? I'll have to figure that out over the next episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye!